Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 2 of the Masked Maniac Chronicles. We dropped the boys off a little while ago at Magic Kingdom. We ran home real quick. Both of us have to poop. And ran home, pooped, because I will not poop in a public bathroom. It's disgusting. Pee-pee all over the seat. Nothing I feel like doing. So we ran home. Now we are going to head back to meet the boys at Magic Kingdom, but not before we stop off at my wife's favorite Hess station. This is the joy in her life, is to go to the Hess station so she can get Dunkin' Donuts coffee. And what kind of donuts do we eat, Kath?
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned donuts. Now, this Hess station is the only Hess station where it seems like they actually make the donuts there. Now, if anybody is wondering why I sound the way I do today, I have terrible post-nasal drip, and it feels like I'm doing nothing but sucking on my own inside snot, which is killing me. So if I pick my nose, you guys just have to deal with it. We just left the house, and we are actually making our 2-minute and 30-second drive to the employees entrance of Magic Kingdom. So you guys will actually get a backstage look. I know you saw it a long time ago on my old videos, but for those of you who have never seen it before, you're going to get a backstage look at where the employees park at Magic Kingdom, where, Disney has its own water, its own electric, it's Disney University. That's the donkey area, but I guess there are no donkeys out now. I don't know if we've ever showed you guys donkeys. So, anyway, I got a good story to tell you guys. So, we just got back from Hawaii and our first trip to Disneyland, which both were amazing, except every flight we had was a red-eye flight. So we're never able to really get our bearings straight. And this is just to show you how moronic schmuck idiots, rat faces, will talk bad about you when they really don't even know you. I mean, look, I'm cool with it. I mean, being the Masked Maniac for 30 years, I've been spit on, had snot flicked at me. I've had every bad thing done to me, so I really don't, Whether somebody talks bad about me, who cares, It's actually cool because, my whole wrestling career, the horrible career that it was a 30-year career of making people dislike you. All right, everybody, we're actually turning now into the back area of Magic Kingdom. You'll get a good look. See the sign right here? Perimeter fireworks tonight, road closed. That's for later. A lot of construction going on here. To the left is actually Disney University. You got employees parking to the right. They get buses that take them to and from the parks. So it's pretty cool. My wife will actually show you all the sights while we're driving. And actually to the left in a minute, once you get past Disney University, is where they store the choo-choo trains. And to the right up there is where Disney's own water and electricity stuff. Sorry. But anyway, back to my story. So, I've made it a point of trying to make people hate me. So I'm really cool with it. All these people think, we're going to do this to Frank and do that to Frank and do this to the Masked Maniac. What are you, nuts? I like it. I like the attention. This is where the trains are stored. The choo-choos. But we're actually going to make a right turn. Circus tent straight ahead, Magic Kingdom. We're going to make a right turn, though, because we're going to take our shortcut to Hess. So, like I said, my goal is to make people dislike me. It is what I am. It's cool in the Disney World junkies that everybody seems to love me and care about me. Some don't. Most do. Whatever it is, it's cool. But outside of the junkies, you just have people that hate your guts, which, as I said, I've always tried to make people hate my guts in wrestling. It's what I do. That being said, check this out. Last night, I get I get a conversation cut and pasted to me from one of our junkies. I'm not going to say who because I don't want her picked on. And actually, her and myself are getting picked on in some Disney group I never heard of. Probably has 6.5 people in it anyway. Who knows? And in this group, I guess they're all taking shots at me, talking about how this is wrong that I call that chair in Magic Kingdom my chair. And actually, I didn't. I used to just say, this is the chair I always sit in. Everybody kept saying my chair, so it's just referred to as Frank's chair. This is actually one of the fire departments here at Magic Kingdom. In a minute, we're going to actually hit the back of the Grand Floridian. So anyway, the whole thing is, now I refer to it as my chair, like people refer to, if you're a baseball fan, my Yankees, my Jets. So anyway, these idiots who have nothing better to talk about than me, so one stupid woman, this has to be a complete asinine jackass. This asinine jackass says, well, I'm going to get Frank good. What I'm going to do is, when I visit Disney next week, I'm going to sit in his chair every day for hours, see how he likes it.
Who cares?
What are you, a moron? Go ahead. You go ahead, spend your $5,000 on your vacation. Here's the Grand Floridian, everybody. To the right, we're actually going to hit the golf course. But go ahead, you moron, you moronic schmuck. Spend your $5,000 vacation sitting in a rocking chair. I do it because I go every day, you idiot. Go ahead, sit in the chair. I'll walk by and stare at you if you tell me what you look like. I don't care. I'll walk by, I'll come over and say, hi, you moronic schmuck. What are you, an idiot? Who cares if you sit in a chair? So anyway, here's the whole thing of the story. Not this idiot. So this one girl writes, I won't say her name because I don't want to give credibility to this is the schmuck of all schmucks. So we're at downtown Disney and Disneyland, and we go into their version of D Street where you buy Vinomations. We go in, we look around. When we come out, there's a guy and a girl, and both of them are, he's so much not begging, but she's like, every time you walk up, she has a whole stack of Vinomations, and she's basically begging people to go in to the Vinomation store and buy her a Star Wars box of Chewbacca Vinomations. And we're like, the boys are like, no. And we figured she's just there to trade like those weird pin traders at Downtown Disney in Orlando. So we're like, no. And she goes, what do you have to trade? And at no point do I talk to her. I have nothing to say to her. I don't really care. She's just some like ratty looking girl. And so the boys are, I figured at first I thought she was like homeless, but I guess she's not. So, the boys are like, well, what do you want to trade? And they reach in their pocket, and they just had a couple random Vinomations with them that they just got. So, she didn't have anything we wanted. We weren't going to go buy this girl a Vinomation. She's out there begging people she doesn't know. So we go back in, and I buy the Chewbacca Vinomation for Dylan. Dylan opens it. On the first try, he gets this super variant Vinomation that everybody wants. It's worth $350. And we walk out and we show the guy. We don't talk to her because, I don't know her, and the guy was nice to us. We show the guy we got the cool Vinomation. We're at the head station, by the way. And the guy's like all excited, not acting jealous, gives us a plastic bag to put it in. Just a nice guy. So we do this. We don't say anything. We go about our business, and we never at any point give a second thought to this girl. Never. So it's 2 weeks later, or a week later, and we see on, why are you videoing the Hess station? What's wrong with you? Have you been videoing the Hess station the whole time? So anyway, we we come home. We don't give any thought. It was just some girl we passed. I wasn't even referring to her as the ratty girl until she wrote something bad about us. So, person sends me a conversation, and I'm reading this, and I'm like, what girl did we talk to at Downtown Disney? And then I say to myself, I'm reading more, and I'm like, she's making fun of my children. She's coming up with this whole story that we went up to her and we tried to trade these messed up looking Vinylmations, and I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I think I own the world. I'm this, I'm that. And I say to myself, I never said a word to this girl. I didn't stand within 3 or 4 feet of her. The boys walked over to her. She's picking on my children. And all this girl was some weird rat who stood outside a Vinylmation store, and she's begging people she doesn't know to buy her something. Yet this girl thinks enough of me to go on a computer to search out who I might be, or she knew all along, I don't really know, and then make fun of my children and myself. What kind of an idiot is this? But that just goes to show you, everybody, the idiots and the moronic schmucks that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Somebody who I don't know and never spoke to. My children did nothing but look at her Vinylmation book. And now this girl goes on the internet and comes up with all these stories. I don't know. Morons.
She's jealous.
Jealous!
She wanted Dylan's Vinylmation.
Yeah, she wanted our Vinylmations. And
Dylan wasn't giving it up.
We weren't giving her what we had.
She's only going to give him 3 Vinylmations.
All right, everybody. Anyway, this is the end of episode number 2. I hope you guys liked it. And maybe we'll make more later. We're getting donuts and my wife's getting coffee, which I've never drank coffee in my whole life. It's disgusting. All right, now you could end it, please.